Preparing for the F-1 student visa interview. One of the last steps in obtaining an F-1 student visa is attending an interview at your local U.S. embassy or consulate. The main purpose of this interview is to determine whether or not an applicant is qualified to study in the United States and if they will abide by the terms of their visa. The interview will be conducted in English since applicants will need to prove they have a high level of English proficiency in order to receive a visa. The consular officer will ask a series of questions regarding the applicant's intended program of study, financial arrangement, and future immigration plans. These interviews are short and on average last around 90 seconds to 3 minutes. It's your job to convince the consular officer that you're qualified in that amount of time. In this video, we'll go over some helpful tips plus common interview questions to help you familiarize yourself with the process. F-1 interview questions. Questions can vary depending on the interviewing officer and your specific situation, but here are some of the most common. Questions about your studies or program. Why are you planning to study in the United States? What are you planning to study? What will your major be? Why did you select this school? Where do you go to school now? What do you do for a living? Determining your economic and social ties to your country. How will you pay for your program? If you're paying yourself, where will these funds come from? If someone else will pay, who are they and where does their money come from? What is your sponsor's occupation? What do your siblings or other family members do for a living? How many family members have graduated from college and are working professional jobs? Immigration history and visa eligibility. Do you have any relatives or friends who currently reside in the United States? Have you traveled to the United States previously? Do you have any other types of U.S. visas? What are your plans after graduation? Will you return home or do you intend to seek employment in the U.S.? F-1 interview tips. Here are some extra tips to help you interview with confidence. Put your best foot forward. Punctuality, professionalism, and organization are the keys to success. It's not a bad idea to familiarize yourself with the local U.S. embassy or consulate ahead of time so you don't encounter any surprises on the day of your interview. Dress professionally, like how you would for a job interview, and bring any additional evidence or documents that might be requested during the interview. Answer each question honestly. Attempting to lie or mislead the interviewing officer can lead to an instant denial, and it can be very difficult to overcome that denial in future applications. Answer each question truthfully. If you're confused by a question or its phrasing, it's okay to ask a consular officer to repeat or clarify. Elaborate. It can be difficult to know how much information a consular officer is looking for, but as a general rule of thumb, it's usually better to elaborate than provide vague answers. Applicants who can only provide superficial answers are more likely to cause doubt in the consular officer's mind. If your interviewing officer seems confused, rephrase and provide additional information in your intended answer. You don't have to navigate the student visa process alone. Boundless RapidVisa can complete your F-1 application, help you prepare for your visa interview, and answer any student visa questions you may have along the way. Learn more by clicking the link in our description. And if you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Boundless on YouTube. Thanks for watching.